to my YouTube channel. Okay guys, so this one is a bit soft this morning, so I decided to do this very comfortable, laid back kind of filming, and I like the sunlight. Like, it's really giving. Oh my god, look at my skin. There is no extra light aside from that one. I'm directly facing the window, so I really love it, and I feel I'm not in the mood for a sit down genge video. I feel like I talk better in informal videos like this. If you are seeing my tree, don't worry, I'm going to bring it down by the weekend. It's still Christmas over here, so hello. And you can see this, all these little rogues here. There's one here, and I have allow them, let them just do their thing. It's almost Shark Week, so it's okay. Let me know if you like to see me do more of this kind of videos. So while I was working this morning, I remembered a very funny incident that occurred when I went to ShopRite with my husband sometime last year. We wanted to buy bread. You know that ShopRite auntie's bread? Yes. So we decided, okay, we'll go and buy the bread, and then we use that as an opportunity to buy some other things that we wanted to get. So we went there. When we got there, we went to check the bakery if there were any loaves. There weren't. In fact, they were baking a new batch. So we decided that we will go and buy other things that we needed on the list, and then when we're done, we'll go to the bakery to get the bread. Pretty good plan, right? Yeah. So we decided to do it just as we said. In no time, we had finished picking every other thing on the list, and we went to pay. The queue wasn't bad. We paid, and then we went back to check the bakery. They were not ready, so my husband quickly ran back to the till, to the cashier, to say, see, let me just wait here, so that when you get the bread, you bring it, I'll quickly pay, and I don't have to queue again to start all over, which was what we decided to do. So I was waiting. I wasn't with my glasses, so I couldn't even see. I wanted to go close to the oven, was somewhere at the back, so I wanted to even see whether I would see the number on the oven. I really could not see, so I asked the baker that, please, how many minutes will this loaves take to be done baking? And like 30 minutes. Okay, 30 minutes is not bad. We will wait. Meanwhile, I wanted to buy another product from one of the stores in the mall outside ShopRite, and those ones close around 7 or 8-ish. So I'm like, well, there's still some time, let me wait here. So I decided to hang around and just wait. And then I was looking at the bakers or the people selling food at the food court doing their thing, and also I decided to wait. Maybe people that saw me waiting thought, oh, the loaves will soon be done, they'll come out quickly. People started to come, they started to gather, and before I knew it, the queue started to build up. All sorts of elderly, young, everybody was on the queue. So we were waiting 30 minutes, 40 minutes, 1 hour. Nothing came out. So when to ask them that, you said 30 minutes, almost how many minutes ago? It's an hour now that we've been waiting. What's going on? When will they be ready? Like, you wait though, you have to wait. Auntie, it's not that deep. Just how many minutes? You have to wait. Like, is it been that sent you to come and buy bread? If you want to buy this bread, you wait. You know, give the average Nigerian small power like this. We see the person's true color. So we're waiting. The elderly men that were on the queue, they were, you know, men, they make friends pretty quickly. They were already gisting with themselves, talking. I just stood and I was waiting. At a point, I called my husband. I said, babe, shall you not come and stand there? Let me go to the other store and buy the product that I need. He said, no, that if he leaves there, he will miss his chance with the cashier. You have to start all over again. I said, don't worry. These people don't look like they are ready. Let me go to the store. Then I'll come back here. And I did. So I left the queue. I kept my space. We were keeping space like children, like secondary school, as if we're keeping space at the top. So I kept my space. I left. I walked out of ShopRite. I went to the other store to buy what I needed, and I came back, and the loaves were still not ready. At this point, of course, people that were on the queue started to get agitated. Kilon Shellen, what's going on? Can somebody talk to us? They did not even do as if, like, Kilon Sorrow, Ajalungbo. They did not even behave as if they heard anything. So the guy that was in charge of the loaves now saw him coming in with the trolley, and then he looked as if the loaves were ready. So they decided to, these people packing packing iron and plastic. How many of you pass these streets in a day? Hey, can't I just make Anywho, oh God, see my skin. Wow, what a build. Back to my story, guys. You see, I hate interruptions in my life. So the guy came with the trolley, and it looks like the loaves were ready. So they started to bring them out one after the other out of the pans, laid them on the table, so that they could cool a bit, and they needed more time to be cool enough to be packed into the nylon. So we're already happy, at least the loaves were done baking. We can take our bread and go home. So we're waiting. Now that this guy just entered with trolley, and I can never forget, he packed 17 loaves. I won't thought maybe it's for the distribution of those of us that were on the queue. They say they will answer us first because we've been waiting since. This guy just wheeled out beside us like in a flash. It was so fast. We couldn't. By the time we wanted to react, he had gone. Apparently, he had collected money from some guys at the till who were too big, who were bigger than the rest of us that were on the queue to supply them bread. And of course, he would have collected his own cut from that. That was why he was shaking. His whole body, his whole creation was shaking to go and answer them. When he came back, the elderly men, of course, they felt very disrespected. Adults now, like, what in God's name is that? They felt very angry. Like, how would you do such a thing? Why would you disrespect us like that? So those of us here that have been on the queue, we are not human beings because we did not give you money, or you think we don't know what is right. All right, so they called him. You know what this silly guy did? He went in and started ringing a bell. Like, oh, you are making noise here. We don't want noise. And he continued ringing this bell. It was funny, but it was not funny. But me, my like, oh, you people should not fight now. Bread, bread, make it cool. Be by what be now. Because when he did that, of course, it made the men angrier. So they raised their voices. It was really bad. And Nigerians now, the ones that were not on the queue before, they saw it as opportunity to go Wally and chuked and enter the queue. You will tell me whether you have been standing on this queue with me. So I looked at the one guy wanted to try it with me. I just looked at him like this. I didn't even have to say a thing, but he could, he got the message from the look on my face that I didn't tell our lady you could need that. So he moved back, and then when it was time for them to now give us the bread, those that were in the queue, oh yeah, line up, everybody's kilo far shouting. We are adults here. This is not a primary school. What's the meaning of this? Oh, you give the average Nigerian 2 units of power. Let's say that power is in units. Give him 2 units of power. Watch him exponentially multiply it to 32 from 2. Just because he put you in charge of bread, bakery. You're shouting at us like, line up. If you don't line up, I know the queue, no bread. Kilo dead. Anyway, I stood where I was. Let me see the monitor that will come and move me from where I am. We got a loaves of bread. We all dispersed. I went to meet my husband at the till. We paid and we were going home. This is not, I'm not going to be the first Nigerian to experience it, and I will not be the last. You see, we are our own problem, Nigerians. We are our own. Everybody will shout, the system is bad. Buhari, government, this one, that one. I am not undermining the role of governments in nation building, improving the lives of Nigerians and everything. But believe you me, the average Nigerian is the equator. What's the English of equator? Must I join your family to watch, to listen to the news? Why must your speaker be filtering into the streets? Why are we so in love with noise pollution like this? The average Nigerian, it takes a reconstruction of the mindset of the average Nigerian. That reconstruction will happen person to person before this nation will change. The solution to the problem of this country is not in the hand of a political party. It's not in the hand of a government. It's not in the hand of a group of people. It's in our hands. Each person's hand collectively is a complete reorientation, because the average mind, the construct of the average Nigerian mind is dirty, is very bad, very dirty. You think politicians are cashing out, they are doing plenty things. Put in the average Nigerian, as in what the politicians are doing will be nothing compared to what some people will get there to do. And that's what I'm talking about. When I go to these malls and I see how these guys treat other nationals with so much respect, I pause and think, and I get angry, because I'm wondering why you don't accord your fellow Nigerian that same level of respect. And that's why when you go to these countries, when you go and visit the country, when you get there, they treat you like non-entity. They don't respect you. They don't regard you. Because back in your own home, you don't respect yourself. We have a long way to go as a country, as a people, as everything, before this nation will change. Prayers will go a long way, yes, but what does your Bible tell you about faith without works? Okuto titutu, dead, cold. Get your PVC shower. It's your I have mine, in case you are wondering. I collected my own. It was tough, but I collected it. So go and get your PVC. Start from there, and then start from your own inside. Determined to be that Nigerian that will make the difference. It might not be an evident difference, you know. It's just like a drop of water in the Lagos Lagoon. Who will notice it? Nobody. You know, when you do it, and then the next person does it, and everyone around you starts to catch that fire, that is how it will go around, and you know, will make a big difference in the nation. That's what I just want to gist to people. Today's video is, you know, it's nothing serious. It's just a chit chat, let me gist you kind of video. I had a good time really doing this. Let me know if you want to see more videos like this. There are many gist. Gist is plenty. So let me know your thoughts. Have you experienced this sort of thing before, where Nigerians, estate security, that's story for another day. That's story for another. Let's not even go there. No, I'm not going to go there. No, I'm not going to go there in this video at all. Let me know your experience. Let me know. Let me know. Let's discuss. Let's chat in the comment section. I'll see you in my next video, guys. Bye.